Welcome back to another live trading session. Welcome back to another live trading session for our NY session trade, and this is welcome. Welcome back to another live trading session. Welcome back to another live trading session. Here is our NY session beginning. Another big session after the previous session's move. Looking forward to see another new trading session here for this NY, and as it's Thursday, market is getting pretty hot and volatile with this upcoming NFP, and we are looking for entry opportunity as soon as we can find the trading opportunity here. Let's look at here what kind of trading opportunity you can see here in this market. Hello everyone. No, you haven't missed anything. Really, even I haven't missed anything because I just started little late, but we are beginning another potentially pretty productive trading day. Welcome. Good evening. Hello, welcome. Morning. Taking a look at hedge trade as a buy trade. Okay, so no, we haven't opened yet in this session. I don't like this hedge trading. Is okay, sir. Telegram, you recently mentioned something about hedging. Does that mean all of your trades are going to be hedged from now on? Okay, firstly, no, all trade not going to be hedged. Okay, so this is a trading, if you look at that, assisted trading tool that we are using to hedge some of the trades. So we have a separate group for that. Okay, now keep in mind, traders, the goal of trading is to consistently grow our trading account using the proper risk management. Okay, now firstly, if your trade is working well the way you are trading, you are welcome, keep trading. Now the question is, if it isn't working well, then why not trying the one that is working well with us? That's the question. Okay, you don't need to try anything. Just ask yourself that the way I'm trading, is it working? If it is working, then fine, repeat it over and over again. That's trading. If it isn't working, if it is not working, there is something working with us that we are working. You can look at that. That's the thing. Okay, this is the simple analogy that you can apply in every aspect. All right, so that's why always keep in mind that trading, there are two kinds of trader that you will find in this universe. Okay, someone's goal is to be right, someone's goal is to be grow. So this is very important in terms of trading psychology. Good evening, thank you. So let's begin here with the current trade setup. Now first of all, we'll be doing a complete multiple time frame analysis. All right, and then we will be looking at the next phase of the market movement. Now if you look at that here on the daily chart. Okay, so let's look at first of all complete technical analysis, and then once we see the market is, if we are looking at this technical price action, this is the daily bullish engulfer that you guys can see. And with this daily bullish engulfer, what we can see here today, the market has tested the lower shadow, and with this testing this lower shadow, the market has moved back to the upside here. Okay, and with this breakout that you guys can see here at this level, the price action has moved here in this support level, and then we can see the price today. So far the price has reached that top here. Okay, and then the market is coming for this pullback at this level. Now as the market is coming to that pullback at this level, we are looking at for this price action to revert here back to the upside, potentially to create a new higher high. So that said, now here is the intraday time frame that you guys can see in this area. There is the lower time frame. Okay, now with this intraday time frame, where this is the previous support level that you can see here at this zone, and as the market is, which is the support and also support here, they're expecting the market to have that deeper pullback and then to reverse back again to the upside that you can see in this zone here. And with this movement, as the price action is in a consolidation, the overall market trend is still here. If you look at that bullish that you guys can see here at this level. Now as the market, if you look at that here, in this support area here, then we are looking at an entry of this key support level. All right, now let's drop to that lower time frame. This is the, if you look at that, we are at 15 minutes time frame to this lower time frame support area here. Okay, and with this lower time frame support that we are looking at for another entry in this zone. Thank you. Thanks for the feedback. We had a really amazing feedback in our group. So I'm also sharing the newly developed strategy. There is a separate group for the newly developed strategy. Okay, now at this level there you can see the market at this zone here, which is the support area. Okay, now support is important that you guys can see, guys and girls, here that you have seen initially the market has moved back to this high, followed by this pullback to that level. Now as the market has formed a double bottom that you guys can see has broken back to the upside, expecting the market to come down for a pullback and then to return back again to the upside here. So this is the nearest level of resistance that you can see at this level. So that said, now as the market trend remaining here, if you look at from this support trying to push it back above here, that I'm looking at for another wave of breakout. So with that another wave of breakout, we are looking for the market to have another reaction back to the upside, which is that you guys can see at this level where series of higher low, and with this series of higher low the market can return back to the upside from that zone that you can see of this level. And with this series of higher low that we are looking for the price action to have potentially a move up, breaking back to the upside, and then potentially to create a new higher high. So the trend is still up, and you can see that whenever the market is, this is 1 hour price action, whenever the market is coming to this 1 hour 10 and 20 EMA, the price is heading back to the upside of this 10 and 20 EMA, which is showing that now you can see the previous red candle crossed the 10 EMA and there is a buying pressure. Now this hourly candle just from this support forming a double bottom, it's now trying to move here back to the upside that you can see here at this level. Now with this move, as the market trend remain in this area for another wave of breakout here at this level, we are looking for entry back to the upside whenever we can see the potential price action confirmation in further lower time frames. So we have an analysis on that. Now let's look at here on what we can see from the from the fundamental as well as the sentiment perspective. So if you look at, this is the fundamental perspective in the market. So you can see that here with that tomorrow coming up NFP, and we will be definitely looking at, we'll be trading this NFP with all of you guys and girls. Now as the NFP is approaching here with this move today, also we can see that there is a significant move on NFP. So here also we'll be looking at what is it's very important that we always look at some financial news as well as what is with the war and other geopolitical factors. Will you be hedging live on YouTube? I'm not very familiar with. No, we will not be hedging on live because I don't hedge on manually. This is what I was telling you guys. Hedging manually is very sometimes very difficult, because when you are hedging manually, you have to consider many factors, okay, which is difficult. That's why I have created a complete robot that directly can hedge for me, and I am also only using that robot to hedge for me. Because hedging manually requires, if you are hedging, then you need to find out each trade separately, swap, okay? Each trade has a commission, swap, as well as your risk reward and other factors such as the ATR. Okay, what is the probability for the market to drop further or going back up trend? You need to look at the trend, and also you need to look at supply and demand zone. Okay, many other factors that manually it might bring error. So that's why I programmed it completely as a robot. That means it's not trading for me. Okay, I'm letting it to trade when I'm wanting in the way. Okay, there are two ways. So you can be operated by a robot, or you can operate a robot. Okay, so there are two things that you can look at. So it's a tool that I'm using. It's like an indicator that giving me an idea or trade execution with risk management. Risk management is very important, and if you are not trading with risk management, then you're not gonna be consistently profitable over the long term. So risk management is a settings, right? Each trade, how much I should be risking. And also with my tool, I have a flexible settings that I can change accordingly. Okay, risk reward, how much risk reward I want to do, instantly I can change, and then I can adjust accordingly. Okay, so if you want to get more idea about the training, so if you are on our member, then you can find a complete 30 minutes tutorial on the member panel. You can log into the member panel, and then you can access those tutorials. Okay, there is only primarily one tutorial will give you an understanding how it works. However, if you are regularly, we are trading here, for if you are a beginner, then probably you can just stick to what you are doing until you understand that actually if you need something advanced, that's where it comes to. Okay, all things works. Okay, you can I have been trading manually for years, right? 5 to 10 years, and then we developed the advanced trading tools. So you still can trade manually, that's fine. Okay, completely okay. All strategy works, everything works. The only thing that you need is to little bit better, okay, to little bit ahead. That's all, right? In trading is little bit ahead. So think of riding a bike. Okay, you can ride a bike any kind, but just to be ahead little, because trading is only to be ahead, that's all. Because you will be trading with other trader, so you just need to be little bit of advanced, well equipped. That's all you need. Okay, not much. So it forming head and shoulder here. Will you be hedging live on YouTube? I'm not very familiar with the type of strategy. Okay, thank you. Now we are here. We will be trading our the basic strategy. Okay, hedging is because you need first a training to hedge with me, and also you need the indicator or the tool to hedge with me. So neither of is, I think that for those who are here, our members have that, but if you don't have that, then don't bother it. We will be trading here, but if you are our member, then you have the flexibility to hedge. If you are not hedging a trade, you still be trading. Okay, the only difference is that with hedging we have more flexibility to close a trade, even a break even, right? When we are hedging, we can, let's say I have hedged a trade, I have a buy trade here, all right, and also I have a sell trade here, right, with a similar risk and similar reward. Now I have a flexibility to this trade to close break even in between this level. Try to understand what I'm saying. It's very important. Let's say I have open a hedge trade and it's fluctuating in this zone as a break even trade. You see, that's the advantage. Until it gets to a directional bias. I have opened a trade, but it will fluctuate in this zone as a break-even trade. And then once we see that direction has confirmed and we have high probability move, we can take out the one that is not working and we can let the one that is working, right? So this is the advantage. Now to do that, to make it a break-even trade in this zone, you need a precise risk reward, precise settings, and also you need to enter from a very important supply and demand zone so that your trade remain in a high probability direction. All right, so the same thing that we are trading. Hedging means that you are managing the risk very, very effectively. And to do that, you need something advanced so that you are not putting your trade more at risk. And that's why for those who are, by the way, if you are not on the website membership panel, I'm sharing with you here the link below. Before it get closed, you can just access now. Visit the website www.forextradingwizard.com and then log into the apply that coupon on the website checkout, and then get access to everything that you need to learn and grow as a trader. So that's it. Let's look at here now. We are seeing after a break of this low here, the market is moving here in this area, right? If you look at from here, drop to that. All right, so here is, if you look at from this support, the market is slowly here from that double bottom, and with this double bottom, the price action having that movement here back to the upside, potentially to create a new higher high. So if you look at, this is a trend line that you guys can see here at this level. So off this channel, the price action now trying to break to the upside here, that you guys can see with a breakout, with a flag pattern. It's trying to, if you look at that, breaking back to the upside, which might create potentially a new higher high, right? So you can see that here, that can go back to the upside here, and which is eventually going up to this level here. There is an imbalance in this area. If we see the market has clearly broken back to the upside, there is what we are looking at, this price action to go back again to create a new higher high. Patience is key. You are looking, you are waiting with the patience. Okay, so with this move, as you can see, the price action slowly creating an uptrending movement, which might create potentially upside bias, which if you look at it, forming that double bottom, and with the double bottom here, we might see that potentially making it back to the upside. If you see that pull back to the downside here, we are looking at this for this entry, and there is a bounce of this level that can create an upside bias here to this level to create a new higher high. So with this break, that looking forward to see the market structure potentially to coming here back below for another wave of drop, and that can give a possible buying opportunity here in this area that you could see at this level. We're breaking here. We might see that continuation of this downtrend here. That means the lower time frame, but it's an overall uptrend, and we will see that how the market react to that daily support area here. We'll see where the market is eventually heading, which is very important to look at. Thank you. Okay, with a strong liquidity sweep here, that you can see the market is started to break below here, and that can create this reaction of this level. that you guys can see there's a liquidity sweep in the market trend can remain here for short-term bearish. I'm waiting for NYSE to open to see that happens to 6 million of shares unlocked today. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I think New York still has not opened. Let's see that still on session, but we might see that be opening. So I think it's gonna open in 10 minutes. So the volume potentially coming off of that. Let's have some music before we look at a trade setup. Thank you. $9.30. Oh yeah, now Forex, we are talking about our market. So you can see here off this level the market is breaking back below, shows that downtrending move here. So off this level, if you look at from this support, we have seen that there is a breakout, and we are looking for the market to trend back down here to this support that can create the potentially a momentum here in this area. We are looking at, you see that the market is almost breaking that daily support, and with this break of this daily support, the market can have that reaction back to the upside here. With this is a, also we can read it as a head and shoulder that you can see, and with this head and shoulder the market can break lower part, but you could see the price action eventually to have a bounce back to the upside here in this area. So breaking below can create a possible upturn here, and you can see the market is approaching this this previous support area that you can see at this level. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, we can see that slowly having that the market to break below that we can see here, and this breakup structure shows that there might be here a potential breakup support, but I'm not very fan of trading against the trend until we see a clean change in the direction of the trend. Okay, so you can see that until we see a clean change in the direction of the trend. Here is, if you look at that 15 minutes bearish engulfer, which is a large bearish price action that you guys can see here. Now there is a very sharp drop here that can come down here back to this support area at this support or even lower. So 4-hour price action just breaking from the support, and it's also the daily support, but I will be waiting to see here the market structure to show its directional bias. This is an initial breakup structure. So with this large red bearish engulfer, here is the market has created an imbalance here, and we could see the price action to potentially break further lower here. So we're looking to see that the market to show its directional bias back below, and of this that you guys can see here at this double top here, the market might here break below and can create that downtrending move back below here, so which is showing up that the price action to have that that reaction back, and we are looking to see the price to maintain its downward bias. We might be seeing the price action to break further low, and this is what we would like to see the market to trend and then to give its direction to the to break that support here. Thank you. I could like 10 minute time frame. It's very clean. Thank you. Yeah. In the beginning it's a little harder, but over time you guys will be able to know that it's very simple to know that, and like it's just matter of practice. But as you for those who are watching the live session with me, definitely it's gonna be very simple for you to know that, to understand it. All right, so you can see some downward pressure here, that coming down back below. Okay, you can see the break of support that is showing up below. All right. Okay, I could. Okay, thank you. Are you gonna anchor for a live trade after making give direction? Yep. I'm waiting for the direction. So you see that there is a break of support, but this break that you guys can see here, it's an entirely opposite direction of the trend. So when the market moves opposite direction of the trend, it's a very, if you look at that, risky to trade opposite direction. However, it can be a reversal, but it's still not confirmed, because we still, if you look at that 1 hour price action, yes, still the market is just below the 20 MA, and we could see here even possible a bounce, right? So if you look at that, this is the 4 hour price action. From this support, it's coming back to the support level that you can see is approaching this to this 20 MA, and as the market is approaching to this 20 MA here, to that we are looking at here for the price action to have to retest and then to rebuy back to the upside. So breaking below, what I would look for here, buying rather than selling, though the market can have significant drop, and that's why I'm planning for an entry, but not as a sell entry, but buy entry. So if you look at here, 4225 is a key support area that can, though there is a this only because of this break of structure, I'm not still buying, because there is a strong liquidity grab that can have significant reaction here at this price action at this level here. Welcome. It's about to trap all sellers. I think so, because let's wait. The only thing here happen is that if you look at this is an important area of value, right? So you can see that here, and that important area of value, which is there is a breakup structure, has given a momentum here. But if you look at the daily, the price has reached a really top. Okay, we can see that this is daily order block. But for me, what I think, that there is still bullish volume here, because this is slowly changing a potentially a trend here. So let's see also the DXY before we look at an entry. DXY approaching the daily resistance. There might be some short-term move here as well on DXY, and I think DXY at the moment not showing a very strong bullish confluence. It already has, you see that after the weekly open, it has dropped down here. Okay, this kind of price action that you guys can see here is still from the higher time frame. You know, in my analysis, that I see there is a potential for bearish move. Therefore, going up can be possible selling opportunity here at the moment. At least it's gonna potentially to range here in this zone. You see the bigger red candle, smaller green candle shows that there isn't any much stronger buying pressure. So if that's the case, gold is still considered to be, for me, it's still bullish. So you see that this 4-hour candle is very important. All right, guys. So this 4-hour candle is what I am going to look at buying opportunity. Did you like this stream? Make sure you do so, and also subscribe to the channel. Press the notification bell so you are not missing any of the content that I am posting. Therefore, in this analysis that we can see the market trend, though there is a lower time frame breakout structure that can potentially bring even a buy opportunity. So you can see that here, this is support. Okay, and this is support, which is if you look at that of this support, the market might be here breaking back to the upside in this area. So it's getting the reaction back to the upside here at this level, and off this long week we can see the market slowly having that reaction back to the upside in this area. With pretty long week candlestick pattern here that the market shows from this that initial breakout here, and you're looking to see the market to have retest and then to return again back in this area here to show a directional bias. Okay, it's about to trap all. You can see some move. It means if the red candle doesn't cross the support, it was just a correction, and how many times it need to retest to have a buy confirmation. Means if the red candle doesn't cross the support, it will just a correction. Okay, even if red candle cross the support, it still can be a correction. More often it's more high probable, because after crossing, when the market returns, that is where it actually shows that there is a false breakout. Okay, so now you can see that here the way the market structure is forming, whenever it's coming down, there is some buying pressure here at this level that you can see of this. And with this buying pressure, as the market reach that key level, liquidity grab, and then the market has dropped again, followed by narrow pullback, and you can see another drop. So the market here along this area shows that there is a higher possibility for the market structure to remain in this direction of this flow. So with the 30 minutes candle close here, we are looking for possible upturn here, and if any pullback below, we can look at, if we see that continuation, that's where I will be looking at buying. Okay, so here at this level that you can see the market is slowly creating its momentum, and we might see the price action to revert back to the upside, and we see the price slowly there is a doji that you can see here along this area. With this doji formation, as the market is having that reaction back to the upside, we are looking at this price action to have if you look at that upside bias, which is very important to look at to see overall direction. Now once you can see the market has tested the lower shadow, we are looking for the price action to break to the higher level here, so which is very important to look at to see overall price action confirmation here in this market. We'll see that where the price is heading, which is very important to look at, and off that support, if we see the market has shown that the market is getting reacted back to the upside, we are looking at here for the price action to have that rejection. So this is the previous support level where the market has tested, and as you can see the price on the intraday as well, the candle is closing, this tested this lower shadow, that looking to see, you can see the price again bouncing off this daily level, and the overall trend is bullish. We are looking at here for the price action to have that rejection back to the upside here in this market. So with a series of higher high and higher low, looking for to see the price to move up, and that can create an upturn here at this level that you guys can see. And with this support, as the market is maintaining an uptrending market structure, we are looking forward to see the price action to bounce off this level. Okay, so we are almost 1 hour candle close, near to the 1 hour candle close, and with this near to the 1 hour candle close, that looking forward to see the price to have that rejection below, and then to return again back to the upside here in this area. Okay, getting the reaction here, and here we see that some bullish momentum here at the moment. So I'm looking at for a possible upturn. We will be looking for going long here, guys. This is what I'm looking for, an entry here now with a possible upside bias here at this level, and I'm looking for this market structure to revert back to the upside here in this area. So this is a buy entry that I'm opening now. Now I'm opening in both strategy. For those who are using our updated hedging tool, you can hedge using the tool, or it's completely up to you. I'm opening both strategy as I look at to maximize my trade in all possible ways. So 4237. So if you are using the hedging tool, just press that trade button and it's gonna trade for you. That's all. 401.16 is my entry here. Thank you. So I'm long on here. So it's heading back to the upside. I am on the trade, and I believe you guys also running in some profit here. So crossing that level, we will be taking profit target 1 at 404270 or 4271, around this area. We will be taking profit target 1, and once we can see the market has crossed that zone, we will be taking profit target 1, and then we will be looking for moving the stop loss at entry here. Cool. It's moving, guys. It's moving. Almost nearing to the hitting the profit target. Okay, going up here. Okay, we can see that moving here in our direction. All right, so you can see the market is heading back to the upside here, and which is almost going back to break this resistance here. And here, after breaking this resistance, we will be looking at to take TP1 first. Let us go a little higher, and then we'll be taking our TP1 along the way. Thank you. Okay, we are taking TP1 now. TP1 means that TP1 at 50% closing and keeping the rest running. Okay, taking the TP1 and keeping the rest running. So if you are not using any hedging tool, for those who are using the hedge tool, it's already closed, profit taken with our assisted trading tool. But for those who are manually opening, I have taken 50% off. That means that TP1 closed at 200 pip, and now I move the stop loss at entry. It's now a risk-free trade. So we are almost nearing to the 4-hour candle close. You guys can see that, and that's a pretty stronger move that you have seen earlier. Okay, here we are looking at for this price action too. If you see that there is also the 4-hour candle close coming, as the market has reacted from this support here, they're looking forward to see potentially to revert back again. All right, so here the market is, there is a sharp breakout from the intraday. The market has reached that key, that we are seeing the price action to move at this level, and we'll see how far it goes. It shows a strong continuation of this uptrending movement here that you guys can see. We're seeing some pullback, and what I think here, that as very strong a rejection, most likely we could see the price again going back to potentially to create a new higher high here in this area. So you can see there is a bullish confluence here, and with this bullish confluence, they're looking to see here that the market to give us another an upside. So you see there is a very strong breakout. They're looking to see the market to trend back to the upside. All right, so you're running a risk-free trade here. So it's a risk-free trade, and I'm also updating the group here. So of this, that have 2 minutes to go for this candle to close, and also there's a 4-hour candle close coming, and I looking forward to see that with this candle close the market to show potential rejection here back to the upside, to the major direction of the trend. And I would like to see feedback. Will you guys enjoying this trade? Make sure you like this trade. Do you always hedge? Not always. If you are using our hedging robot that helps us to hedge, then it will do it for you once you click it. So it's basically trade rather than buying and selling. That way we can keep trading consistently. But for the regular trade, I don't hedge manually, because if I hedge manually, then it's more of finding the optimal setting is very important. If you look at, if you're hedging and if you are not properly doing the risk management, it might just double up your risk. So it's important that if you're hedging, to trade properly. Thank you. Cool. Here is the market is moving up to that level that you guys can see here at this level. This is a resistance line, looking to see here the price action to break that high and continue. So we still be remaining hungry for our next trade, but just waiting for the candle to close. There's a 4-hour close here that you guys can see, and that's a pretty stronger rejection of this lower price here, so which could push that market back to the upside. So here you can see that there is an upside bias that you guys can see as the candle close, and which is showing that there is a very stronger rejection of this lower price, can trigger that market potentially to trend. All right, so you can see the 4-hour. I'm looking to see how the market react to that. There's a very long rejection, so can have some upside momentum, what I think, or weak fill. Some might sell here, some might buy, but let's wait to see how the market react to that level, which is very important to look at now to see that overall direction in the market. Pullback zone, thank you. Yeah, we can see some. I think there is a very stronger rejection. All right, so that can create a really significant move along this area. It's a very stronger move. getting some reaction here above, showing up the market trend may remain here bullish. So there is a consolidation here with this 4-hour close. The market here with a series of lower high here that can, because there is a very long wick candle here, we might see that the market to retest that upper layer here in this area. You can see a reaction here back above to this level. Is another 5 minutes potentially bouncing off this. So off this level here, few long wick, and see there are quite a few long wick candle at this level. With a long wick here at this level. with a support area here that you guys can see at this level. This is currently in a consolidation zone of this. Might try to pull back here little deeper, and so you have I moved the stop loss entry, which is the risk free here, for this live session, not the one that is using the hedging tool, which is a different one, which is now with this one here, looking forward to see for the market to bounce off again to potentially create a new higher high. So we have, for those who are already in the premium group, you can check out all the indicators as well as the strategies available for you to learn and grow as a trader, and also all the course material that the video material course that you can access from the Telegram group at the top pinned, which will give you also better understanding of the overall market movement, overall market structure. It's very important to look at. So with a support here, that looking to see the market structure to maintain its directional bias here. Okay, breaking out here, looking to see continuation of this market structure. Awesome. Okay, so you can see that the market is now on here with this breakout. If you look at that here, from that price action here may revert back and can create an upside bias here back above to this level. So that said, if we look at this market structure, we might see some sideways movement. I still am looking for more entries, and that's what it is, guys. So when the market is trading, you want to trade, you want to make more and more entries. And if you look at this is the second session. I also had our previous session, successful session. This trade is still running the rest of the half. TP level at 4301, which I'm holding on to that TP at that level for the second one. And if you look at here, that this is the support, entry and TP level here. So as you guys can see, also I'm sharing many of my analysis on the channel when I'm opening and entering the trade. I believe you enjoyed this trade, another successful trade, and coming tomorrow to trade NFP. And there is a special day for NFP, and I believe that many of you are enjoying this trading live here, and also definitely will be enjoying the NFP as well. Now, before I leave this session, also I'm sharing with you the entry link below this video in the description. You guys directly can join. Also, I'm sharing with you the premium Telegram link here for this week, which is soon getting limited time for before the group close. So limited time availability now at the moment. You guys can directly join there to access every trade update that I'm sharing when I am online, when I'm not online. And I believe you enjoyed. Thank you for joining here, and I'll see you again very soon with any trade update that I will be posting in the premium group. So stay connected on the premium group. You can pin that group at the top so that you're not missing any part of that. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you again very soon trading live. Until that, stay well, stay happy.